But like I said, Virgo is known for those being detail-oriented. Sixth house is more about the day-to-day, so they're going to apply these things daily. This is why they're known to be very high-strung. They're known to be very wound up, always anxious, very focused, like I said, on those little big details, always having to focus on every single detail, every single thing in your life on the day. You see what I'm saying? You see how this can wind you up as an individual. You see what I'm saying? You always have to be like that. You see what I'm saying? So that's why Virgos get that reputation. Now, the Pisces, on the other hand, like I said, they're in the second half of the Zodiac, so they're more concerned with making connections and things like that. They're going to have a lot more, like I said, be a lot more open than the Virgo. You see what I'm saying? Because like I told you, Virgos are going to be more uptight. That Jupiter is going to allow Pisces to expand more. They're going to be able to make more connections. They're going to be more just overall approachable. You see what it is? Virgos ain't necessarily more approachable. You see what I'm saying? Pisces are going to be a lot easier to get to know, going to be a lot more open. Like I said, there's going to be a lot more, less into the details. They're going to be more about the bigger picture, about having fun, about letting go, you see what I'm saying, about taking that risk. They're going to have that optimism, you see what I'm saying. They're not going to always be worried about every little thing and what might go wrong and this and that, you see what I'm saying. They're going to be able to get out of that, you see what I'm saying, that escapism, that Neptune, you see what I'm saying. They're going to be able to come outside of that, you see what I'm saying. And that Jupiter is going to always allow them to see the brighter side of things. So, like, that's where you see, like, if you see Virgos and Pisces being friends and stuff, you'll see that dynamic where, like, the Virgos usually want stressing out and going through turmoil, and they call the Pisces, and the Pisces kind of make them feel better, giving that optimism, you see what I'm saying? Because, Virgo is that dark side of Mercury, so, it can get a little dark for Virgos, you feel me? So that's why they have their Pisces around, you feel me? To keep that optimism, keep that Jupiter, keep the, keep people from going too far into their heads, you feel me? You gotta get the Mercury people out of their heads sometimes, you see what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's why you'll see, even like all of these signs have vices, you see, all the opposites, because I say by opposition, opposition means in the middle, you see what I'm saying? So with Gemini and Sagittarius, you feel me, where they meet in the middle, where they have that mutual understanding, where they have those common principles, you feel me, both of them have a lot of importance and respect for knowledge and information and wisdom, you see what I'm saying? Both of them, really, that's an important thing for them, and knowing and understanding things, they just go about it in a different way. But that just knowingness and that, you see what I'm saying, learning and, you see what I'm saying, just that learning and growing and picking up on things and stuff like that's what they have in common, you see what I'm saying, that's what they meet in the middle. That's just loving to learn and loving to teach and loving to grow, that's what they meet in the middle, you see what I'm saying, they both are very concerned with that. They just do it in a different way, you see what I'm saying? Where Gemini is going to pick up the most information they can, you see what I'm saying, about everything, and try to learn about everything and see what's going on a little bit about everything. That Jupiter is going to pick one lane and try to learn everything about that lane, try to get very into whatever that lane is and figure out what's going on over there, you see what I'm saying? They're going to go at it from a hands-on perspective, you see what I'm saying? Whereas the Gemini might go out and learn about it first, and then maybe over time, if they ever get there, they may start to put it into action, you see what I'm saying? Because this is air, this is thought, this is ideas, this is not fire. Sagittarius is fire. Sagittarius is going to go do it, okay? This is what I believe, okay? Let me go get active with it. Let me go be in the whatever I believe. If it's the church, let me go be in the church, you know what I'm saying? Let me go be, you know what I'm saying? Let me go get active, you know what I'm saying? And that, whereas a Gemini might go and read about, you know what I'm saying, whatever their belief is, you know what I'm saying? They might go read that book or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Before they go into actually getting to whatever they're going to get in the gathering and all of that. But at the end of the day, they're both valuing that knowledge, you see what I'm saying? They're both valuing picking up that knowledge. They're both trying to explore, different facets and pick up different information, different knowledge, and different wisdom. And one is just going to go about it in a hands-on approach, as they say, you see what I'm saying? And one of them is going to go about it in a more analytical approach, you see what I'm saying? They have, like, the different type of learners in school. Like, they tell you what kind of learner you are. I think, like, the Sagittarius is more like the kinesthetic, you see what I'm saying? They more kinesthetic. Like, they gotta go do it. Like, they gotta get hands-on. Like, show me how to do it. Don't sit here and talk to me for 3 hours, but they ain't paying you no attention, you see what I'm saying? They ain't paying no attention in class, you see what I'm saying? But, put them on there and do it and show them how to do it and let them do it. They good. They go learn it quick. Whereas they would have took all day if you would have just sat there and tried to teach them out the book. Whereas the Gemini, okay, you can go ahead and get them. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead and get them the book. They're going to go or whatever, get them whatever they need, you feel me? Let them go off on their own, do what they need to do, you feel me? They're going to come back with whatever information. You see what I'm saying? Versus having to go and do that hands-on, you see what I'm saying? Gemini, okay, get them whatever information they need. All right, bam. Then they go and do it hands-on, you see what I'm saying? You can't really try to show them. You see what I'm saying? You can't really try to be over them, like micromanage them. You see what I'm saying? You ain't really teaching them. You just kind of giving them the information and let them do what they do and figure it out. You see what I'm saying? And kind of figure out how it works. Because they like to figure out those pieces, you see what I'm saying, and put them together and make it make sense to them. You see what I'm saying? So you kind of got to get them the information, let them do them. You see what I'm saying? Versus that Sagittarius where you're actually teaching them, showing them, okay, this is how they do it. You see what I'm saying? This is how it's done. Da, da, da. Okay, and then they're going to pick up on that and expand on it, but they're learning it from you. You see what I'm saying? It's more of a collaborative effort. It's more of that second half versus that first half. But like the Sagittarius also be able to teach more people, you see what I'm saying? So they'll be able to spread that knowledge a lot more because the Gemini, they took the information, they learned it on their own, and they picked it up on their own and things like that, you see what I'm saying? Without as much assistance, they also can't teach as many people. They can't spread that much because they learned it a certain way, and they can only give you their way, you see what I'm saying? Versus the Sagittarius who learned it with others, you see what I'm saying? They actually went out, applied it, took the action, and picked up different things and from different people, and they can kind of teach it better, you see what I'm saying? Because they've been around different people that were actually out there doing it. They can show you how to do it this way. Okay, you don't get it this way. Okay, this way. You see what I'm saying? I have to show you from this perspective. And I've seen it from this angle, this. You see what I'm saying? But then a Gemini might be able to explain to you the actual details of why it's that way better. You see what I'm saying? So the Sagittarius might be able to teach you how to do it better. You see what I'm saying? Because they done seen it from different angles. They actually put it into action. They actually, you see what I'm saying, took that hands-on approach and they actually learned it from somebody else. You see what I'm saying? They may be able to teach it better. You see what I'm saying? But that Gemini might be able to explain it better as far as why that is. Okay, why are you doing that? You see what I'm saying? Why is that this? Okay, why does that go there? You know what I'm saying? Okay, why did you put that together the way it is? Whereas the Sagittarius might be able to show you how to put the engine together, you feel me? They may not be there to tell you a piece on that motherfucker. Straight up. They can show you how to put the engine together, but they may not be able to tell you a piece on it. Straight up. But the Gemini will be able to tell you every piece on it, why it go there, what it is, you see what I'm saying? But it might take them a year to actually get to it and fix your car, you see what I'm saying? Because they off learning something else, you see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they both value that knowledge, you see what I'm saying? They both value that, like I said, that knowledge, that information, they both value that. It's very important to them, you see what I'm saying? They both value that learning. They both value that. So that's where they can come together and understand each other, you see what I'm saying? That's where they can work with each other. Like I tell you, you can either love your opposition or you can hate your opposition, you see what I'm saying? It is what it is, but oftentimes, you see what I'm saying, where these two opposition, where the Sag and the Gemini collide, like I told you before, one of them is short-sighted, one of them is long-sighted, you see what I'm saying? So the Gemini will get annoyed with the Sagittarius, where they'll feel like the Sagittarius always preaching. Sagittarius always feel like they knows what's best. That's where they'll start. That's where the Gemini will have a problem with the Sagittarius, because you gotta understand they both value knowledge. They both feel like they're the smartest person in the room. You see what I'm saying? It is what it is. You see what I'm saying? So where Gemini will start to get annoyed with the Sagittarius can get that preacher, that Jupiterian. They can have that preachy, teachy kind of vibe to them sometimes, but they're always trying to show you something, teach you something. That'll start to bother Gemini because, like I told you before, you give a Gemini the information, you let them figure it out on their own. You give them the pieces, you let them figure it out on their own. You see what I'm saying? They don't want you telling them, preaching to them, telling them exactly what they need to do or how they need to live their life. And the Sagittarius will do that at times, you see what I'm saying? Especially if they see that you lack direction, they'll try to give you that. But a Gemini doesn't want that, you see what I'm saying? They'll start to annoy them where it's like, bro, quit trying to tell me what the fuck to do. You don't know. You don't know my life. You don't know what I'm going through. You don't know what I got going. You don't know. Quit talking to me like you know what it is. You don't know nothing. You see what I'm saying? Just because you were able to get it done that way, or just because it worked for you, don't mean that's what's going to work for me. You see what I'm saying? That's what the Gemini on. You see what I'm saying? You can't tell me how to do me. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to figure out how to get what I need to get it done, how I get it done. You feel what I'm saying? Got to walk in your footsteps. I don't need you over here preaching and talking to me and telling me what I need to be getting done. You see what I'm saying? I don't operate like how you operate. You quit talking to me. You quit preaching to me every day about whatever you talking about, because it don't even matter. Because I'm going to do me. That's what the Gemini be on. Yeah, what it is. You don't even know what this is. You don't even know this, and that. So how you gonna tell me how I'm supposed to? And every time I ask you a question, you don't even know the answer. You don't even know the details of the shit you even talking about. So how you gonna try to tell me how to do something? I don't care what you done accomplished in that area. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what hands-on experience you got. You don't even know what that is for real. You don't even know what you're talking about. Yeah, you might be good at it, but you don't know what you're talking about. You can't. That's what the Gemini gonna get on. That's what the Gemini go be on. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, the Sagittarius a lot of times they don't know how to do it. They can show you how to do it. They have a hands-on experience, but they don't necessarily know the details. They don't necessarily know the facts. They don't necessarily know what each individual piece is. You see what I'm saying? And that's what the Gemini be looking at them like, bro, how you gonna tell me you don't even know what's going on for real? Like you can't even like. You just got your understanding of your belief, and you can't even, every time I ask you something, you can't even answer the question. It's simple facts, it's simple logic. You know what I'm saying? You telling me all about what you believe and how you translated it and what you took from it and your wisdom. No, I need basic facts, basic logic. Give me the facts. I can figure it out. You see what I'm saying? That's where this Gemini get irritated with Sagittarius. Because mind you, a Gemini feel like, bro, I know more about this than you, so how you gonna tell me? You see what I'm saying? So that's what the Gemini come with, bro. It's like, I know what it is, and you see what I'm saying? I can explain to you every little piece of thing, every little thing is going down. I can tell you history of it, I can tell you all this and that, you see what I'm saying? But you gonna try to tell me how to do it because you done did it. Nigga, I know what I know. You know what I'm saying? I know it ain't supposed to be done like that. I don't care what you done accomplished. You were doing it wrong the whole time. That's what the Gemini come right from with it, you know what I'm saying? Now, on the other side, on the flip side, you got the Sagittarius. The Sagittarius, like, bro, I done been there, I done done that. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get it done. You feel me? I understand what your book say. I understand that you real red. I understand you know what this piece is and all of that. But do you know how to do this, though? You see what I'm saying? Have you done it, though? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I understand you read out of there, you watch your documentary, you understand and all of that. But have you done it, though? You do all that talking, all of that smooth talking, all of that talking about this, and that. You got all that knowledge, all that wisdom, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Not even wisdom. You got all that knowledge, all that information. You know what I'm saying? But have you ever applied it? Have you ever put it in action? Have you ever got out here and say what it's about? You know what I'm saying? That's what Sagittarius get to Gemini, like, bro. Yeah, you know a lot. Yeah, you can spew a lot of facts, but can you do it though? You know what I'm saying? You gotta put up and shut up. You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta just. That's what a Sagittarius get irritated. Gemini is. See, a Gemini just keep talking and talking and talking. Cause you know a Gemini like to run their mouth. You feel me? It is what it is. They mutable in their air. They like to go around mutable time, talking with spewing their air everywhere. You feel me? Talking to everybody what they gonna do, what they know, sharing all the information. Then you look up, they ain't even applied none of it. They ain't did nothing they said they was gonna do. You see what I'm saying? But they steady talking. You see what I'm saying? They steady spreading all this information, so they showing you what they know, but they ain't did nothing. You see what I'm saying? But the Sag gonna be looking at it like, oh, you just blowing a bunch of air. You feel me? You ain't about no action. You see what I'm saying? Because the Sag need that action. So that's what they get irritated with the Gemini. Like, bro, you ain't finna do none of that shit. You just talking, bro. It's like Gemini be like, bro, I can hustle. I can do all this and that. The Sag gonna give a pack. Like, what's good? Like, bro. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, what's up? Then the Gemini just gonna keep talking. He ran off. You see what I'm saying? Gemini fucking run off, never come back. You see what I'm saying? He never moved nothing. You was just talking. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you might know how to do it. You might know how to wait. You might know how to people. You might know all that, but you ain't about that action. You know, you ain't did it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't move this. I didn't did that. I didn't do all that. So forget what you know and what you heard and what you read up on. I didn't did it. Now, with Virgo and Pisces, we'll start to, where they meet in the middle, I should say. Let's start there. So, with Virgo and Pisces meet in the middle, they're both natural born helpers. They both like to help. They're both very good support systems. That's very important to them. You know what I mean? That's where they meet in the middle. That's where they both have a common value. You know what I'm saying? That's where they can understand each other. They both mean well. You see what I'm saying? They both are intending to help. They both go out with the intentions of, adding to a situation, providing support for a situation more so than taking away. You see what I'm saying? Now, how they go about it in two different ways, but that's where they meet in the middle. These are both true natural helpers in the world. You see what I'm saying? They're naturally geared towards that. You see what I'm saying? They naturally value that. You see what I'm saying? So they're naturally going to be looking for that in the situations that they're in. You see what I'm saying? They both value being able to support whatever situation they're in. You see what I'm saying? Pisces is going to go about it in a more emotional, more nurturing, more caring, more lovey-dovey way. Virgo is going to go about it more in the earth, more realistic, more criticizing way, you see what I'm saying? But they're both intending to help, you see what I'm saying? They're both intending to make whatever the situation is better. Pisces is going to be a lot more optimistic about it, a lot more faith. See, Pisces, like I told you, that Jupiter is going to give them more faith. So Pisces, when they're helping you, it's going to be a lot more faith, a lot more optimism, a lot more of them building you up, a lot more of them showing you that type of support, you see what I'm saying? Whereas with the help from the Virgo, is going to be more critical, more, this is, you need to tighten this up here, you need to do that there, this is out of place. It's going to be that Mercury, you see what I'm saying? They're looking at the details, whereas that Jupiter is looking at the bigger picture. Okay, I see where you're going. Okay, keep going, keep doing, you see what I'm saying? Keep pushing. They're going to give you that optimism, they're going to give you that faith, they're going to always have that faith, you see what I'm saying? You're going to always have to be, open for that risk, always going to, encourage you to step out there, put it out there, you see what I'm saying? You got to remember that Jupiter, that risk, you see what I'm saying? That optimism, that they're going to give you that, where encourage you to put it out there, encourage you to do your passions, encourage you to live your dreams, you see what I'm saying? Because Pisces also has that Neptune, where it's dreams, you see what I'm saying? They're going to support you in that, you see what I'm saying? They're going to come from that angle with it. Whereas the Virgo, like I said, they'll be more critical, they'll be more realistic, but they're still trying to help, you see what I'm saying? They're still trying to help you solidify, but the way they're going to come off is going to be way more harsh than that Pisces, you see what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of times Virgos will get their reputation where people will dislike them and things, because they're trying to help, but they're coming in and criticizing everything, you know what I'm saying? They're coming in and pointing out every little detail where every little thing is wrong, versus the Pisces who's coming in and seeing the brighter side of things. Okay, I see where you're going, keep doing this, keep doing that, you know what I'm saying? The Virgo isn't going to do that. The Virgo is going to come in and see, okay, they're going to see everything wrong, you see what I'm saying? They're going to be able to see every little piece that's out of place, you see what I'm saying, versus every little piece that's right, you see what I'm saying? They may see where you're going, you see what I'm saying, but they're automatically going to try to help by pointing out every little thing, you see what I'm saying, that they see that's off, you see what I'm saying, in order for you to correct that and make it better in the end, you see what I'm saying? But everybody don't want to hear that, you see what I'm saying? Especially if you're not delivering it to them in a way where it sounds encouraging or constructive, you see what I'm saying? It just sounds like you hate. Straight up, it is what it is. So, as always, thanks for watching. Make sure you kick back with part 3. Let me know what you think down below. Come on with it.